What's going on, everyone? I am super excited today because it has been so long since we tried to make Endless Legions work. And I've got a really fun list today. We are ramping super hard, and we've got a couple of new additions that are really interesting for this purpose. A big thank you to my patrons over on Patreon, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. We are just about to start another tournament here, and you know what? This is going to be a great time. But what do we got going on today? We've got Piet Data Vault. So I was back and forth on whether or not to play ECL, and it's mainly because of the new Chancellor Valorum. Now, I went over this card just the other day. This is when a unit completes an attack, or when this unit completes an attack, you may disclose command. And if you do, you put the top card of your deck into play as a resource. So every single time we attack, we get to essentially ramp from the top card of our deck. It also doubles up because Endless Legions, you get to go ahead and reveal each unit that's in your resources as you like to go ahead and play each one of those for free. So this sets up for Endless Legions, but also it just ramps us, which is really what the main bottleneck for Endless Legions is, because it's a 14 cost event. So the idea here is I was thinking about ECL. So you can ECL out, get an attack, and then potentially attack again. But I decided to go just with Data Vaults, because I think we're going to try to live here. Valorum is one piece of new tech that we get, which is the new ramp. We also have Vatoon Pala, which is a 9-cost space unit, 7/7 capital ship, which is relevant with Piet. And it says each droid that you have makes it cost 1 less, and then it turns every droid unit to a resource. So you can exhaust droids to essentially get additional resources. Now, this one's a little bit of a stretch. I'm playing it mainly because it is a capital ship, and we do have Poggle the Lesser in our deck as a turn 1 play. So if we happen to have Poggle on turn 1, we can set up with some droids, with some more units that we're playing, and then potentially play Vatoon for a little bit cheaper, and then have, maybe +1/+2 resources. Because it's unlikely for our opponents to be taking out the droid tokens. It's just not likely, because we are playing Piet. They got to worry about bigger units. They got to worry about other things. So that's kind of what I'm relying on. We could play more droids, but to soften the pool and to mess up with our deck, I think go all in on Endless Legions and all in on ramp is kind of the goal here. Every single card in our deck is command, which means that Chancellor Valorum will 100% have the triple command to disclose. And then we also have a bunch of other really, really nice ramp options. We are literally playing, as far as I can think of, all the ramp options that are even viable. So we have Price on Your Head on turn 1, potentially Super Laser Technician, Resupply, the new Chancellor Valorum. We've got Command, Resupply Carrier, and we even have the Vatoon to add on to all of that. So that's the game plan today. Of course, what's our payoff with Endless Legions? We've got big capital ships. That's our goal. Let's see if we can do some work today and win with an Endless Legions, or if we're just going to ramp and play the normal Piet. Let's try it out. All right, and for our first hand, this is what I expect, to be honest. We have 5 big capital ships and Endless Legions. Let's mulligan that one. Okay, this is a far better hand. I'm going to resource the Kurta Yularen. I'm actually going to resource the Turbo Laser Salvo. My opponent, being a Lando deck, I don't think is going to be all that scary, but we will find out. MC30, I'm going all in. I'm just going to resource because we've got 4 forms of ramp here. They're probably just going to kill the Yularen. I would be surprised to not see them kill the Yularen. Oh, they're going to go shield token. Okay. I'm just going to go with a Super Laser Technician then. I don't really care about attacking. If they want to attack the Yularen, that is totally okay with me. Okay, they are going to attack the Yularen. Fine. Totally fine. Vatoon, let's go ahead and resource that. Really not that fantastic here. I'm just going to trade and then play Chancellor Valorum. Chancellor Valorum is going to start getting us some ramp. So we are honestly in a pretty good spot. Like I said, they are going to just play a couple of units here, and I'm sure it's going to be totally fine. Really, we just want Chancellor Valorum to live here, and I don't think they're going to have a lot of ways to really mess with it. So Chancellor Valorum is going to be ramping us every single turn, and that's pretty sick. Now, I can deploy Piet here, but I think I'm just going to take initiative if my opponent attacks here. We're just going to claim, and we'll see where we go from here. They've got A-Wing. Ooh, okay, so We want to be careful here because if we don't get the Endless Legions, we're going to do nothing. So I think Super Laser Technician is actually going to be the resource here. Now I can Overwhelming Barrage, but I don't think I would like to at the current moment. I think I'll just go ahead and I'll attack and I will reveal the Assault Cruiser and Command here. And so I'm going to be able to go ahead and I revealed triple Command. So I'm going to get a resource here. And then I'm going to be able to play Command. We resource price on your head. Okay, totally fine. I can return a card from my discard pile, or I could just pump up Valorum and deal some damage. This is a tough one because I don't really want to give experience tokens to Valorum. That's kind of the... Oh, man, they happen to have... Yep. They happen to have the blue leader here, which is okay. That's okay. I can deploy Piet and knock out blue leader, and maybe they can focus a little bit more in on, you know, trying to kill my Piet. I don't really care about Piet living because I'm really just trying to Endless Legion someone. It's here, guys. It's here. Ooh, okay. Our Quintus Assault Cruiser is great. Do I want Valorum? I don't. I feel like Cruiser's going to get us there to the Endless Legions. There's Lobot. We're going to go Citadel Assault Cruiser. We're going to knock out that unit here. Fantastic. It's another resource here into our resource pile. Wow. Okay. Okay. We need to start resourcing some big capital ships. I mean, right now, we have a big pile of units that we can deploy, but I will attack Lobot here just because I have that overloading barrage that I could play next turn. So I don't really mind this getting +2. They did get a shield token to the Owen. I'm a little surprised that they decided to give it to the Owen. We're gonna go ahead and claim initiative. I mean, they're doing a lot of, you know, what I would consider to be nonsense. All right, let's go. Overwhelming Barrage. We'll go 1, 1, 3, and 2. So we're gonna get rid of basically all their shield tokens and let them heal their base. Again, the cruiser is what we're using today to... Huh? Oh my gosh, that's scary. All right, well, let's start knocking them out, huh? That's so bad for us because it's not going to give us a resource. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, well, we're going to get another resource into the resource pile. And then what do I do after? I mean, Reinforced Walker is going to heal us a lot. Endless Legion's coming, guys. It's coming. Game 1. All right, I should have attacked base. I'm just too excited, guys. I'm too excited. Okay, let's just resource the Relentless. I'm going to play the Cruiser and the Frigate, or potentially the Reinforcement Walker. Well, no, I have one resource short for the Reinforcement Walker here. See, are they going to put Lando onto a unit here? I'd be surprised if they did. A Blue Squadron X-Wing shield token. Okay, I'm just going to start knocking out X-Wings because... I just need to live, right? Okay. Lando with the Unveiled Might. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, my friend. Chill out. I mean, that is a lot of damage coming in. That is a lot of damage. All right, I'm going to go Reinforcement Walker. And I'm just going to start healing. And I do think I have to hit this Arc 170 here. Okay. I mean, I'm going to hit the shield token off of it because that's the only thing we can do. And we'll see where we go from here. Wow, the shield token plus the Unveiled Might. Really, really critical here. All right, let's go with you. Let's go with Assault Cruiser here into the resource pile because we already have a Yularen. So, I mean, we're just going to drop Endless Legions, like, no doubt about it. We're going to start with Yularen, Frigate, Valorum, A-Wing, Reinforced Walker, Relentless, Cruiser, Super Laser, Fatoon. Great. We're just going to play it all. That's going to heal a lot because the Eulard's gonna heal us too. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna play Eulard first, then Super Laser, Frigate, Platoon, A-Wing, Valorum, Reinforcement. We'll do that one first, I guess. Discard, Relentless, and Arquintons. Heal 1, Ambush. We will hit the Arcwood 70 just to get rid of it. Game number 1, we got Endless Legions. Let's go. I'm too happy right now. Let's go. I'm so excited. I love some Endless Legions. I love it. Another Unveiled Might, huh? All right, opponent. All right. Chill out. I mean, it has Sentinel, so we just have to attack it. There's not really other options that we have. So we'll knock out Lando. Do they have another? They're going to Poe Dameron? Oh my gosh. I mean, this guy's going crazy. All right, we're going to discard just to heal some more. We'll claim initiative at this point. I don't really care about the extra damage potentially. Wow. Okay, so they're getting in a lot of damage here. Okay, I mean, do I care about even resourcing anything here? I don't even think I need to resource anything. Let's go ahead and knock out the X-Wing. I could have attacked with a Platoon, which may have been the better option. Wow. They're going absolutely crazy. All right, we're going to discard this. I mean, we're going to heal 3 every single time we attack with the Reinforcement Walker, right? So discard. All right, we'll knock out the X-Wing here. Ooh, do they have Chewbacca? Ooh, that's super close, but it's not quite enough. Not quite enough. I think we'll just knock out an X-Wing here. Oh, it is enough, isn't it? Because now if we attack, we heal 3 and it's not quite enough. We need the Gladiator Star Destroyer. Oh my gosh, so many pilots. Endless Legions Part 2? Does that do anything? It doesn't do anything. Oh, we were so close. We're losing the Endless Legions game because of the massive Lando that we fought up against. Do I have anything? I don't think I do. GG. Well played to our opponent. Cool stuff. That Unveiled Might, the double upgrade on that, the shield token plus the double upgrade on the leader with just having a big old fat Space Sentinel. And the key there was this card. Actually, the timely reinforcements made it so that we had the Endless Legions 1 turn later because of our inability to ramp off of that card. I just, wasn't really expecting that. Obviously, with our ramp, this card just got way better, right? Because they got able to get 5 tokens, where normally this would be like 3. So yeah, timely reinforcements, absolutely excellent for them. Pretty cool stuff. That was a fun one. I'm just happy I played the Endless Legions. Let's go. Alrighty, into our game number 2 up against Luthen Rail. I think I'm gonna mulligan this one. It's a pretty expensive hand. Oh man, this one's also pretty expensive. All right, well, I mean, I'm a little bit worried because my opponent's playing Luthen, and I'm imagining they're gonna play a bunch of aggressive units and smack us down. We're a little nervous about this. Mina Bonteri, okay, not as scary as I was thinking. Oh man, Reinforcement Walker. This is the problem with this deck sometimes is you draw all your big fat units at 0 of the ramp, and you are just stuck. You are just completely stuck. So fingers crossed for a Chancellor Valorum next turn. That's what I'd want to be seeing over any other card for the most part. And they do have ECL, so let's say we attack, get our resource and then do whatever. I mean, they could just, ECL out of whatever, and it's like horrible. I'm going to reinforce one of the Reinforcement Walkers. I mean, I think I'm just going to deploy Piet and then Overwhelming Barrage, whatever they have, which kind of stinks. All right, yep, this is going to be fine. I'm just going to Overwhelming Barrage their entire board for the most part. We'll see if they attack it with Mina Bonteri. If they do, I think I'll leave the Eager Escort Fighter. No, we're going to go Overwhelming Barrage. We'll go 1, 2, 1. Knock out both their units, and then we are going to be able to kill off the K2. They can hit us for 3 or make us discard. Not too worried about that. And then There's a lot of units or a lot of things that we could draw here. They're gonna make us discard. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the Poggle. Pass. Hopefully we draw something good. I suppose we do. I'm gonna get rid of the Turbo Laser Salvo because we can go Reinforcement Walker next turn with this resupply. All right, let's go resupply. What are they gonna do with the Luthen? I mean, they could have Poe ECL. They could have Wrecker ECL. They could have a million different, answers. So I'm just going to play a Poggle. Endless Legions is here, but I mean, we just missed on the ramp, right? In this game, really, really needed to see the ramp, and we just didn't get it. Chopper and Attuned Fear Knock. Huh. Okay. I mean, there's the Chancellor Valorum. No timely intervention for us. I think I'm going to get rid of the Chopper. I actually really don't want them to be discarding our cards. They can attack and knock out this Poggle, but I think I'm just going to go Reinforcement Walker. Do I want to draw that? I think I discard the Relentless here. I think I just need to heal. Because the way I'm thinking is, like, if they have ECL Wrecker, it trades with Reinforcement Walker, which isn't that bad. Yes, they're going to deal a bunch of damage to my base because they're going to deal 5, then 3 Wrecker, but then 2 from Luthen, which is a total of 5 total. But if they like ECL Poe, it doesn't even kill Reinforcement Walker. We have the Battle Droid to knock out the Attuned Fear Knock, so I'm actually pretty happy with where we're at. I think I'm going to get rid of the price on your head here, and I will just knock out the Attuned Fear Knock here. Next turn, I can play Finalizer, which is kind of interesting. Endless Legions, it's a little bit risky because they're going to have a little bit of discard with the K2 and the Luthen's Hallcraft here. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about where we're at. I'm going to attack Luthen here. I will just draw cards now just because I really would like to have cards for the inevitable, Luthen's Hallcraft here. They've got Timely Advanced Recon Commando. Okay, we're just going to play the Relentless then. Let's claim initiative. There's another Chopper. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Oh man, this is tough. I mean, I think we have to get rid of Chopper. We just cannot be discarding a bunch of cards here. I really cannot have this happen. Yeah, we're going to discard that. Even though I would love to draw a card, I just can't do it. They're going to attack with the Luthen's Hallcraft. I mean, I think what we're going to do is just deploy out a Super Laser Technician. And then I will attack in for 8 here. Maybe baiting them into playing a unit here. Okay, we're just gonna go resupply carrier. I changed my mind here. I don't want to be losing Endless Legion. This is one of my only ways out of this game. I know I resourced the Finalizer and I could have captured a bunch of things, but oh wow, what did they just do? Oh, they ECL'd out. Wow, that's devastating. That is devastating. Yeah, they had another Timely. They had double Timely in this game. Whew. Okay, Devastator's a good pickup. It's a good pickup. Well, yeah, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is getting very, very close. We're gonna go Devastator on the Advanced Recon Commando. Now they can make us discard both cards in hand, which really stinks. Which is what I was trying to avoid. But we are so close to death. The double Timely is critical here. If they didn't have Timely Part 2, it would have been really, really good for that. Or really, really good for us. Man, I can't believe we missed on Valorum or another ramp. We're just so close here. We're so close. Let's go ahead and knock out the Luthen. Trigger. And then here, they kind of have to... Yeah, Heroic Sack into that. Okay, well, now we'll just knock out the Luthen's Hallcraft. Do they have a for a cause? Is that what they did that for? Okay, let's claim. Let's claim. This is doable. This is doable. Ooh, okay. So I can finalize her. Ooh. Let's go with the Endless Legions. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again, guys. We're doing it again. Let's go ahead and play Super Laser, Frigate, Valorum, Vitude, Assault Frigate, Reinforcement Walker, discard, and then Finalizer. And we could capture the Poe Dameron under the Reinforcement Walker. I love it. I love it. The Relentless keeps us pretty safe here because they have to hit the Devastator. They can deal 1 damage to us with the Luthid, but that is GG. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was a close one. I wonder if they forgot about Heroic. I mean, I guess they didn't. Maybe they just didn't think about Relentless. Not that it really matters a whole lot, right? Because, I mean, they can't do anything anyways. I was worried about the Foracaws. I'm like, oh, they're heroic sacking, so they can play Foracaws after. That would have been very scary. So GG to my opponent. Really sweet Luthid deck. I was a little bit nervous there because we missed on a little bit of ramp in the beginning, but we barely got there. Barely. Alrighty, we're loading it up again. We got ourselves a rematch up against the Luthen ECL here. We're gonna mulligan this one, hopefully for a better hand here. This is a lot better. The Yularen is good. Although the resupply would have much preferred this be like a super laser, but we're gonna go with the Yularen into resupply. They have a lot of discard here, just by nature of playing heroism aggression. So we have to be a little bit worried about that. But what's nice is next turn we can go resupply carrier for this A-Wing. And I'm happy about that. So we're just gonna go resupply carrier. And I mean, that's a pretty good start, right? I mean, it's gonna heal us 1 as well with the Yularen. And I'm just gonna, you know what? I will attack because my opponent's guaranteed to play something. And if they don't, then I think we just win. To be honest, I just think we win. Ooh. Oh, boy. I'm changing my mind, everyone. I'm going Valorum. That's what we're here to do. I'm playing Chancellor Valorum. I know this is not great. Why is it a 3? I just realized, why is this a 3/5? Hello? I should have known this earlier. But it should be a 3/7. It should be a 3/7. That's a little bit rough. That's a little bit rough. But that's okay, I suppose. Wow. Yeah, that's a little rough. I should have deployed the. Wow. That's so bad. All right, anyways, wow. I'm so flat. That is not even the right play. I should have deployed Piet and attacked the Advanced Recon Commando, and then this turn just attacked into base. That is so bad. Okay, let's go ahead and reveal all 3 of our cards just to ramp again. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over this. I mean, that is horrible. That was what was happening earlier, by the way, with the Valorum, right? Where it was a 3/5. I don't know. Is this the first time I'm seeing it? I don't even know. Anyways, let's go ahead and deploy Piet. We can. I mean, if they attack the Chancellor Valorum, I'm okay with that. Do they have ECL? They do. They're gonna ECL what into the Piet? Totally okay with that. We're just gonna claim. I'm actually totally fine with that. Very happy with that, to be honest. Well, let's not say happy with that. Okay. Let me rephrase. Let's just go with our Aquarius Assault Cruiser. Whoops, I forgot to use Piet's ability, but that's okay. I mean, just the Paga wouldn't have done a whole lot, anyways. I mean, it's we're not in a great spot. Let's be honest. I'm surprised they're playing Steadfast and not like Poe Dameron, right? Like Poe Dameron is so much scarier here. They're gonna deal 2 here. Or they're deal 2 to the base or to the unit. Fine, makes sense. They got Attune Fear Knock. Ooh, okay. I mean, I think here that's 7, 9. Yeah, I mean, we're just dead, right? We're just completely dead. I mean, how do we get out of this? We need to play like Oh, I mean, we don't have an answer to any of this. That is GG. Man, the 3-5 that actually shifted the game because Luthen could kill off the Valorum and we would have had the Valorum alive. That is so depressing. That is so sad. I guess in theory they would have been able to do 2 damage to the Valorum with the Luthen. No, because the unit wouldn't have died with the Steadfast Battalion ECL. Yeah, that literally changed the whole game. Valorum would have lived because they would have attacked with the commando. I mean, I guess they could have dealt 2 damage to the Valorum, so it would have been 4 damage plus 2, getting up to 6, and then they would have an attack with Luthen. I mean, that saves us a ton of HP. So it would have been, the whole game would have been a little bit different because we would have had a little bit more HP. And if I could have gotten down like an Executor there and then lived for 1 more turn, I would have been able to go Overwhelming Barrage and probably knocked out like every single unit they have on the board. So yeah, that is crazy, but it did throw me off because I would have deployed Piet and killed off the little commando with my Piet attack. So yeah, it just threw me off. I was like 3-5. What is going on here? All right, Carabas, you got me with that one. Alrighty, into the next game here. Price on your head looks very bad up against the Qui-Gon deck. I think I'll keep this hand regardless, just because I have the Valorum plus resupply, so I can go resupply turn 2, Valorum turn 3, and I'm hoping that's going to do some work. But yeah, I'm not even going to play the price in your head. It's just going to get bounced. They're going to go turn 1 something that's going to trigger the force, and turn 2 they're just going to bounce whatever I play. And A-Wing wouldn't have been able to be interacted with anyways, so we're just going to resource, or we're just going to resource the price on your head. We're just going to resupply here, and then we're going to see what my opponent decides to do. I mean, obviously Endless Legions in theory is going to just completely end the game, but we got to get there. So hopefully Valorum is going to be able to do some work. Ooh, are they going to be doing like Fleet Lieutenant shenanigans? That's kind of cool. I like the style with this. The Fleet Lieutenants, Rebel synergy, maybe with some Wing Leaders in here. That's a lot of damage. 5 damage on turn 2 is a lot. So a little bit worried about that. Man, if this Valorum was a 3-7, I'd be so much happier right now. I'd be so much happier, but it's not. So this thing might die. I mean, you know, we're playing with a little bit of a bug going on right now, so that's very unfortunate, but that's okay. I mean, technically they could use Fleet Lieutenant. Oh. No! No! I mean, I wish people would just like play as if that card was 7 toughness, but you know, they're not going to do that. That is tragic. I was like, this play is something you would never make if you know, the game was actually coded correctly. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. The game is basically over now because I mean, it's not over, but I'm gonna play it. Caravest. Yeah, but this sucks, honestly. I mean, it is just so brutal. It is so brutal. It's like right now, what should happen is, I mean, another Turbo Laser Salvo. I guess I'll resource that. They shouldn't have been able to do that. We knock out Sabine. We get to ramp this turn. We get to follow up with a resupply carrier or an Arquitens Assault Cruiser if it lives. And we are sitting absolutely pretty. Now, they would have done more damage to our base. Absolutely. But, I mean, this just stinks. Like, it is horrible for us. Oh, so sad. It's so sad. It is so sad. But, okay. Maybe we get the cruiser down. Maybe. Plo Koon. All right. That is pretty bad as well. Yeah, they've just got everything right now. I mean, Plo Koon, again, this is a situation where like Plo Koon might not have done much because Plo Koon can't even kill Valorum either. Like, that's crazy to think about how tanky a 3-7 versus a 3-5 is. Man, this card, I mean, it's a trash card. I mean, come on now. It's so trash. All right. I'll chill out. I was really hoping to do some cool things, but clearly we are not at that stage of the game. Let's see what they have for 4 resources. They're going to bounce the Plo Koon into something. I mean, their whole game is different now because of the Valorum being killed off. But they got Ezra. Maybe they're going to draw some extra cards here. Ooh, okay. Super Laser isn't bad, but I'm going to go with a Cruiser just because I need to start ramping. Turbo Laser Salvo can set up for a nice wipe on the board in the ground arena, which is nice. So I'm excited for that. I mean, Turbo Laser Salvo can even knock out the Qui-Gon, so I don't know if they're going to have a lot to interact. I mean, if we win this game when our Valorum just dies like that, it is crazy. Absolutely insane. All right. They've got Wing Leader. I mean, Wing Leader, yeah, we'll just kill off Wing Leader. They can attack in with the Ezra. We'll see if they decide to flip Qui-Gon. I'd imagine they would, but if they do, it's pretty brutal for them. I don't know. I think the safest thing to do here is for them to not flip Qui-Gon, just because if we do have like a Turbo Laser Salvo, the only way the only way they lose is if they like, you know, attack with these couple of units, deploy Qui-Gon, and get all their, you know, stuff killed in one go. But on another note, I mean, if they deploy Qui-Gon and we don't have it, then it's GG too. So, but yeah, I think they should not deploy here, but we'll see what they decide to do. Or just put down another 3-drop, right? Man, Valorum. Oh, man. This game would have been so different with Valorum. Spare the target. Oh, my gosh. Never mind. It's so brutal. Oh, my gosh. Their hand is disgusting. All right. It is what it is. It happened. You know, we got to move on. We got to go. Devastator. Kill off the Qui-Gon. Man, spare the target, too. Oh, my gosh. It is so gross. Nice spare the target, by the way, but yeah, the Valorum dying is just massive. We still have the Turbo Laser Salvo for, you know, this Ezra. I mean, they could have, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They could have just had the Fleet Lieutenant, which they bounced, so unless they kept it. GG, I guess. It was a good game. I just wish the either our opponent played as if they had, you know, 7 toughness on that unit, or you know, but you can't ask for that. It's Carabas' fault. It's totally Carabas' fault. All right, GG. Alrighty, into the next game, we've got ourselves Governor Price with the Droid Manufactory. What a horrible hand. Let's mulligan that one. That's a lot of space units and not a lot of good cards. All right, well, this one's not as... This one's pretty bad, too. I'm going to be honest. I mean, we have a turn 1 play, which is cool, but we need to draw something in order for us to even play the game. We really need to draw something. All right, we're going to put a price on your head on the Kijimi Patrollers. Honestly, I'm really excited to see what this person's going to be able to do. Oh, my gosh. Why does this... Why? You know, sometimes you just... Oh, my gosh. It's so bad. You know... Sometimes you end up in a situation like this where you just die. I mean, I'm basically just dead. I mean, they're going to create a spy token, or they're going to ready up the TIE fighter. I mean, this is just horrendous. Oh, now we draw the Super Laser Technician. What is wrong with my deck? What is wrong with my deck? Honestly, like, why does my deck have to do this to me? Just one turn difference is all it makes. That's all I needed is one turn difference. All right, I will kill my Super Laser Technician. I will deploy the Piet. I need to get something down here. I will attack in for 2. Maybe they ready up a unit. I don't know, but dang, I can't believe it. All right. Do I want to kill off the Dengar one with the Cruiser? Because it doesn't ramp me if I do. Man, these token units stink. All right, they're going to resupply. Interesting. Okay. That's a lot. That's going to be a lot of units that they're going to have next turn, because they're going to have the Droid Manufactory here. Pog go into the resource pile. I think I go Cruiser because it's going to ramp me 2 here. And that's going to put Endless Legions and Kijimi Patrollers into the resource pile. And the reason I'm doing this is because, well, I'm expecting them to kind of go to town here. Okay, we'll pass. I mean, I'm going to have to talk out one of these silly little droid tokens. Turbo Laser Salvo looks great, by the way. We'll see what they decide to do here. they're going to go with Governor Price. They have Palpatine. Well, that kind of changes things, huh? We will go Turbo Laser Salvo. That is a lot of units. I love this game plan, by the way. I think that's awesome. What a sick game plan. I love it. I honestly love it. I was waiting to do something like this with Price, but I mean, Turbo Laser Salvo is just going to kill all their units. Oh, it's kind of tragic. It is. That is, you know, I mean, that's kind of just what happens. I apologize to my opponent because that was sick. That was sick. It was sick. The Palpatine created like a million different units and stuff. It's awesome. I'm gonna create a couple TIE fighters. We're gonna claim. I mean, I'm gonna be able to play Reinforcement Walker. Ooh, there's an Endless Legions. There is an Endless Legions. All right, I'm just gonna timely out this Reinforcement Walker, mainly because I just want to heal. We'll discard the Devastator, trigger ambush, discard that, heal 6. I just want to heal 6, really, is what I'm doing. And then we have the Devastator plus Overwhelming Barrage for a future turn. Ooh, Darth Vader. Okay, yeah, Darth Vader's sick. Because they're going to be able to attack, deal 1, you know, get another 1 into the base, and then ready it up, and then deal another 4? 5. That's a lot of damage. That's scary. That is scary amounts of damage. Real good stuff from my opponent here. Let's see what they've got to follow up. They've got General Draven. Wow. Okay. What do I need to do here? I mean, Draven can attack. I mean, I think I just go Devastator. What could they have? I think I should knock out the TIE Fighter here. I know I have Sentinel in space, but I'm a little bit worried with what they can do. All right, let's discard. They're still going to town here. I mean, this is scary situation for me. I'm really just trying to hold on until... Oh my gosh, they have Scramble Fighters. That's so sick. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're going to be able to kill off the Devastator. That's awesome. Peck, 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 peck. I love it. That's so sick. Oh my gosh. I've seen some weird cards today, guys. Scramble Fighters is not what I had expected today. Man, I wish that that this card was played more, but that is sick. They're going to be able to attack with the X-Wing. If they want, I mean, I would just attack with the X-Wing, right? And then you can ready up the other X-Wing and attack for 2. I mean, that is a crazy turn of events here. That is incredible. Yeah, they can't attack the base with the TIE Fighter because this one can't attack base, but they will be able to attack with the X-Wing, which is great for them. Wow, awesome stuff. I mean, absolutely fantastic. We get Eye of Sion. That's actually a really, really nice one. I think I'm just going to play the Eye of Sion because it's going to have Sentinel or hidden, and then Restore 1, which is nice. And then I can Overwhelming Barrage whatever's next. Wingman Victor 2. Okay, now we go. I mean, I guess I can go Command. Command's going to set up for Endless Legions next turn, so yeah. Yeah, we have Endless Legions next turn, which is going to be absolutely sick. I know this is risky because Overwhelming Barrage just completely knocks out all cards here. But we're going to attack, discard, heal 3. And I'm going to claim Endless Legions. It's time. It's time. We get to Endless Legions them. All right, let's play, and play. It's my time. Oh, create a TIE Fighter token, Relentless, Resupply Carrier. Get the top card of our deck into play. We're gonna go. Do I already have a Poggle? I do have a Poggle. Let's go Gladiator Star Destroyer. Give a unit Sentinel. I guess we will give itself Sentinel. We're going to play Reinforcement Walker. Look at the top card. Discard. Finalizer. Choose any number of friendly units. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll go boom, boom, and boom. Capture unit with finalizer. We'll take the squadron, relentless, resupply carrier, reinforcement walker. We'll grab this super laser technician, and I guess we didn't have to play the Poggle, but look at that. That was a sick turn. That was a sick turn. So they did their thing and we did our thing. It was a good game. I don't know how they could come back in this, but that was GG. GG to my opponent. That was a sick game. Alrighty, into the next game here. I'm gonna mulligan this one just because, oh my gosh, it's so much worse. It is so much worse. I was gonna say I don't think we can win a game with our previous hand, but I definitely don't think we can win a game with this hand. Oh my gosh, it's even worse. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Don't look, 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 don't look. Don't look, my deck is not functioning. I was gonna say, if we had played the other hand out, we would have had to get lucky with cards in our deck, but oh my gosh, this is so bad. They have Yoda's lightsaber. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad for us. It's so bad. Okay. We will discard, I guess, a Devastator. I just don't. Oh. I'm surprised my opponent didn't use the beat action last turn. Anyways, guys, sometimes this is just what happens. You know, it's sometimes you just get the mega bad. Like, what am I drawing right now? Oh my gosh. All right. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. We're going to go command. We're going to put this event. We're going to return the Devastator. I mean, I'm going to flip Piet. I'm going to flip Piet. I do not care if they trade. I'm actually hoping that they will trade. That's the only way I have a chance in this game whatsoever. Oh, they're gonna okay, they're charging. I respect it. They're gonna make themselves discard. I mean, they're just pumping damage right now. They're just pumping damage. They are discarding the Jesse. All right, we're gonna deploy Piet. I am straight up just trading. I'm just trading. I do not care. We'll see what my opponent has, but they're running out of cards. Oh, they have a plot? Jar Jar. Wow, sick. All right, well, I'm going to attack Jar Jar. And then they're going to attack. We're going to claim. We can now attack the chopper with Piet. Another Valorum. Oh, I have to kill Chopper. There's not many options I have here. Man, this Valorum should be a 3/7. All right, let's kill Chopper. Resupply carrier allows to deal 4 to everything in the ground next turn with turbo laser salvo. Let's go resupply carrier. Let's claim. This is not a happy time. Overrolling barrage? Overrolling barrage? Barrage? No barrage. We are bad at the game, I guess. I mean, they hit for 8 and then 3. So that's GG. We literally lose. Wow, that was the worst hand I've possibly ever seen. GG to my opponent. Well played. Man, if we had any play whatsoever, Super Laser Technician, Poggle, Yularen, any play. Now, I know I will again the first hand, but my opponent had a bad hand too, to be honest, or at least what I would consider to be a bad hand. But we drew nothing until command. No play until turn 3 is crazy. I guess I shouldn't have mulliganed the first hand because we would have been able to compete with their hand, which was not that great. But you never know, right? I mean, on average, I don't think we're winning any games with just the play until, you know, just no play on turn 2. So I should have kept the first hand clearly, but we do mulligan not terribly, right? Like even a price on your head in that spot wouldn't have been super horrible or anything like that, because we would have been able to at least ramp into a little bit more valuable cards. But wow, that is crazy. All right, on to the next and last one. All righty, into our final game here. We got ourselves a Poggle. I don't think Poggle is very good. I know I know that this hand is reasonable, but it's not great. I think we keep, and the only reason I think that is because I'm hoping that they're playing like choppers and that this one power is going to actually be relevant. It could not be, and that would kind of stink. But we do have a curve of like turn 1 play, turn 2 play, turn 3 play with the resupply carrier. Now we have the Chancellor Valorum, which is potentially even better. I'm going to keep the cruiser. I'm going to hope that my opponent thinks this card is 7 toughness. Because it should be. But we know it's not. All right. Yularen into the resource pile. Let's go ahead and just straight up deploy Piet. I think I just deploy Piet here. And we'll see what my opponent decides to do. I mean, they can knock out Poggle. I don't really care about Poggle, though, is the thing. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to play Valorum then. Get a Battle Droid token. For a... Whoa. Chill, bro. Chill. What did they... They discarded Marva and Rebellious Functionary. They have Fleet Lieutenant and Timely on top. Okay. I mean, I think here I'd play the Quinton's Assault Cruiser. And the reason I do that is because I don't think they're going to try to kill Piet. Well, now they will. Man, see, this is the 7 toughness would have let the Valorum live. I'm over this. I'm so over it. Like it's so stupid. Carabas, just let me play my game. All right, let's hit the Poe-Dameron. Whatever. You know what? Just let my opponent do whatever they want. It should be 7 toughness. It should be 7 toughness. All right. Let's just hit the Poe. I mean, I'm just going to hit Poe, I guess. We'll see. I mean, they have to kill the battle droid, I guess. But yeah, that is a crazy. That is crazy. This is crazy. Wrecker. ECL. No, the ECL.Poe. Okay. Ooh, what do I want to do here? I think I just go Reinforcement Walker. Discard command, heal 3. Okay. I'll hit for 7. Okay, they're gonna hit with Luthen. Sure. Ooh, what a great draw. Fantastic draw. Devastator knockout Wrecker. And I think we're gonna win. Despite the fact that we should have had an extra unit on board. That's okay though. Let's claim. All right, we got Overwhelming Barrage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they win now, but oh man, that stupid Chancellor Valorum. Why did you have to do that to me today, Carabas? Why did you have to do that to me? Why did you have to do that to me? Another Wrecker. We'll attack it for 7 and then finish it off with a 12 banger. GG to my opponent. Silly Valorum, causing me unnecessary distress today. Good game. Alrighty, so what did we learn with Piet? Well, honestly, it was a ton of fun. And we did do the Endless Legions multiple times. It is realistic. Obviously, Chancellor Valorum being a 3-5 is so much worse than being a 3-7. There were multiple instances where it would have shifted the game a good amount. Either we had multiple units die when they shouldn't have because they were trying to kill Valorum and something else. Poe ECL is a great example. But like just things like that. The 7 toughness is really what makes the card even remotely playable. The fact that it was a 3-5 made it so that like everything killed it and it was brutal. We did play a few games before this and there were some wins, some losses. But overall, I mean, the deck is really solid in terms of just like super ramping. Now, I do think if you're really looking to get a little bit more consistency out of the list, you probably cut a little bit of the bigger space units, maybe like the one of Eye of Sion, maybe the Vatoon. We didn't even play Vatoon at all in any of these games. I was hoping maybe we can have like a Poggle plus Vatoon combination going, but we just never really had that happen. You'd probably cut that and then you add some more 2 and 3 resource plays, just in those situations where we had a couple of times that where we couldn't play anything turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and we just didn't do anything and we just lost. So it was a sweet list. I love playing Endless Legions. I think the last time I made a video on Endless Legions, we played a whole deck built around this card and we weren't able to play it a single time. I'm happy that this time we were able to play it a few times and it did do some work. But good games to my opponents. I mean, we even lost. The game one with Lando. We even lost when we played Endless Legions, which is crazy. But it is a fun list, and I would definitely give it a try if you wanted to do something crazy for your showdowns where you play like 8 big old capital ships right in front of their face. I mean, come on, who doesn't love doing that? Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next one.